boy. Oh, wrong side. There we go. Oh, good evening, everybody. Oh, I fell asleep at like 8 p.m. and woke up like maybe not even an hour ago. I was gonna stream. Is today Tuesday? What day is it today? Like I should have just went back to bed. What am I doing? I just want to play Destiny. I just want to shoot some things. I hope everybody's having a great night. I hope everybody's hanging out, relaxing, doing what they want to do, having fun, That's what it's all about at the end of the day. Oh, I'm in my gaming here. Oh. Like, I think I need a coffee, but I don't want a coffee. The camera on an angle? Am I on an angle? I think that's okay. All right, so we got word. I don't think it's popped up on my screen yet, but I seen the posts. I'm in the Destiny world a little bit, I think. Every day you're going to be able to earn a red border from seasonal activities, is what I believe I read. Let's get the old. All right, some late night gaming. Additional Valor. I think we might have to do some. Yeah, let's do some Vanguard stuff. Oh, wait, no, that's Crucible. What am I saying? Valor, Vanguard. There it is. Daily deep sight weapons. Earn seasonal deep sight weapons each day. From now until the launch of the final shape, the first seasonal activity completion each day awards a deep sight resonance weapon still missing its pattern. Earn one from each season each day for the included activities. Okay, you know what? We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And I would love to help anybody that needs to do this as well, because there's some stuff I need to do, but I would love to help other people as well. You know? I'm going to take a picture because I don't want to have to open this again. I just want to remember. I'm real here. This shit. I don't know. All right. So Defiant Battleground, Salvage, Savathun's, and Riven's Lair. New territory. Yes, that's right. We got new PvP maps. Oryx and Pantheon. I think it's time for me to get back to it. I need to start getting back into raids. I really need to. What? What? I've never noticed to tell you have rewards like that there. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm not gonna use it. I know I'm not gonna use it. Alrighty. Got so much junk. And I think I need what? I need maybe 50, 65, maybe? So I can hit 10. You know what? I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it right now. You know, uh, I'm not just gonna just like I'm going for 10 as fast as possible next season. I'm doing this. No more fucking around. I just, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Proceeds to not delete any garbage. Fuck, I have no space. I'm just getting rid of this. I'm not gonna use it. I have another sword with Eager Edge. I don't need this one. I have Eager Edge on my other one. If I need Eager Edge, I'll pull it out.
Well fought. This is yours now.
3 new Crucible Arenas! His bellowing attracts several nearby light bearers. The second is on Neptune. Okay, let's go. Thank you, Shax. Thank you, my friend. Oh, completing Forged anew rewards you with those, I believe. Is that what that is? Am I gonna do PvP right now?
Swift out there, hunter. Let nothing hold you back.
Let's warm up. Let's warm up, I guess. What are we gonna start with? Yeah, Nightfalls, machine guns. I don't know about that. Oh yes, we have new stuff to check this week in the store. Free Bright Dust, always like the free Bright Dust. Oh, we got an ornament for oh man, what is it? Drang, yes. Okay. I don't mind it. Ooh, essentialism. Very nice. Very nice. And it's got the planets on it. I like the planets. There's a nice little touch there. Done. Oh, I just had Thorn on me yesterday too. It's only 60. I'm not gonna use it. 64s. I'm not gonna use 60s. All right. Is my mic working? My mic wasn't working yesterday. It's acting up. Oh, I would love to stream some Rock Band 3 again. Not again. I did Fortnite Festival. That's right. I just know it's gonna get blocked. It's gonna get muted. Even my free licensing of music on here, it got fucking muted the beginning of it the one day. It's like, man, I don't want to even try to fight it. It was one song in my 5-minute starting stream screen, whatever. C'est la vie. I just know to not let that song play. All right. Grab some bounties.
I know you're busy, Guardian, but the Crucible needs veterans now more than ever.
Steadfast onslaught. What do I want to start with? I was gonna do. What am I gonna do? Machine guns in Nightfall and Scout. Okay, well let's do.
But the Red Legion
Yeah.
have gone.
Way too many faces in the crowd, but I think that I see you. One too many days got me changing
Our
up the
work
way
is
that I
unfinished,
need
Guardian.
you.
What can I do?
And
Now we're both at a bar, acting like it's not hard.
The
Trying to feel
Crucible
something
beckons,
different.
Guardian.
am I missing
Will you
something?
Talk to somebody new, kinda wish you were
Crucible needs
I don't know.
veterans now more than ever.
now that you're gone. They say time should heal, but it's been too long. Couple months and
Oh, what do we do? Do we just check the LFG? Look for people to try to help? You know? I would like to do a dungeon. What is it? Pit of Heresy is the, Oh, I don't even remember Pit of Heresy. It's been forever. I don't even remember. I'm... Cody B. Hey, there. How you doing there? Thank you so much for the first time chat. Thank you so much. It's all about the lighting, to be honest, my friend. It's all about the lighting. I have LED lights on the ground to kind of give a mid-range. It's the lighting. Lighting is everything. Lighting is everything. Besides that, this is all running off a laptop. This is just a laptop. I got like it's like a big. This is like a $700 gaming laptop. So, how you doing there? I just got on. I'm usually on a lot earlier. I fell asleep at like 8 p.m. I had a hell of a day today. So, but when I play video games, I like to stream. You know, just hanging out. If I come across anybody that needs help, I love to help people in a solid map. Yeah, it's gonna ruin my sleep schedule though. How are you doing? Like it's like, oh man, it's like 2:30 in the morning here. So, I mean, everybody's at a different place in the world, you know. Might not be that late for you. Yeah, same. Right on, right on. I feel you. So Eastern time frame. I hear you. No, I just, you know what? I was really excited to get on to play. You know, like I've been getting back into Destiny. It's been I haven't played too much in the last couple months just because of the delay. Playing a lot of other things, but you know, now that there's what, a month left, trying to get back into it. I've been playing Destiny since, you know, the alpha, since way in the beginning. Most of the stuff that's behind me is all, you know, it's all Destiny swag. I should be finishing these things, but I'm just kind of going for some runs. I'm not necessarily going to like finish this as like platinum or anything. Oh, Destiny? Like D1? Do you play now? Oh, I get the cave, Shit. Oh, no. This is just a hero mode Nightfall. It's my first run of the night. I'm like, I'm still waking up. I'm not drinking no coffee. I'm just hanging out. What do you play right now? Like, what's your go-to game? This guy's got it. He knows. The cave is where it's at. Yeah, I think they just said the past DLCs are like on sale or free or something now until like Lightfall. Like I just seen like I fell asleep at 8 o'clock. I just woke up, like went on Instagram very quickly and then jumped on. So I think they said like I don't know Savathun and stuff. They're all free till next expansion. Yeah, that's awesome. You know what I mean? And I think that's another reason why I wanted to jump on here and just hang out and play is because like I I don't remember. I think when you jumped in, I was like, do I remember it? I was trying to think of Pit of Heresy because that's the farmable raid or farmable dungeon this week, and I don't remember it. Um, but yeah, like I want to help people with you know old content. I want to help people that need to catch up, learn things. You got it all for $15 each. Yo, that's awesome, man. That honestly, like even if you're getting into it now, the fact that there's so much stuff to actually go back through and do for 15 bucks is like a really, it's not bad. You know what I mean? Like I've bought in I have basically every collector's edition and the highest like rarity version, the big ones every time. I only didn't the only two I didn't get was I wasn't able to get to them in time and they were sold out, was Shadowkeep and Witch Queen. But yeah, like Halo is always my favorite game. I'm a big fan of Destiny, yes. Like for me myself, I know that the game has its flaws and nothing's perfect. But I have other games that I enjoy and they're not perfect either, Like I see people's complaints on the internet, I recognize it. But at the same time, I gotta enjoy some at the end of the day. I'm old, man. I'm an old gamer, so for me, like I was in high school, Halo 1 came out, bro. To put it in perspective, I'm not sure how old you are, but like for me, like this game is a mixture of like an RPG Halo. And with that, it's a lot of fun. And that's what I've always really enjoyed from it. Yeah, you're 30, you get it. Yeah, some younger guys don't understand because they come from a new age of gaming where, like, I understand the complaints of owning the games and this and that, but I also understand perpetual online games. Everything has a market, and for me, I just really enjoy this game. And I am on console. I'm on Xbox. Like I just have my setting up to like 11 or something, 10 or 11 on my stick setting. I shouldn't do that yet. Where are they? They should be popping up right there. Come on. Oh, are we done? No. They waited for my fucking super. Are you kidding? Bro. This game is tight. I don't remember it being this good, though. It's gone through some changes. Oh, man, there's been so many high and low points of Destiny. Like, it's not the highest point it's been, that's for sure. Like, I think my favorite is still the Taken King era, like D1. Like, my ringtone on my iPhone since Destiny 1, when the Taken King came out, has been the Taken King theme song. Like, you don't even know, bro. People that know hear it. Like when you know, you know. You know what I mean? Like oh, well, like my two main things are Destiny and Pokemon. Like those are my favorite. I play a lot of Pokemon. I play a lot of Pokemon cards. I'm no like professional, but I actually play against a lot of good players at local. Like one of the guys that judges my local was actually just like last I checked, his rank was 13th at Indy, the Indy event, the Cup this past weekend. I need to go and viz. Yeah, like I just got a Switch just so I could keep playing like I could play Violet. I finished Pokemon Emerald on stream, like on my GameCube with the Game Boy player on the bottom of it. And bro, the fact that you said that, my playmat for TCG is Shiny Rayquaza from Roaring Skies from like 2015. It's the shit, bro. I'd pull it out right now and show you, but I'm in the middle of this. I love it. And every time like I pull it out, people are like, yo, that playmat's sick, man. Shiny Rayquaza. I'm like, fuck yeah. Yeah, you know what? That's where you know what? Like, that was the thing for me. I stopped at about Emerald. I stopped collecting cards in high school. And it wasn't until this last, like, 6 months I got back into it. You know, I mean, I've always been a big gamer. Like, I play a lot of video games. I'm gonna get killed right here. But it's worth it. I got, like, 270,000 gamer score. Almost 270,000. I'm probably dead. Can I? I'm dead. Yeah, I was an achievement hunter for a long time. Like I got PS1, PS2, I got Xboxes, GameCube, you know, Nintendos. It's just been my jam my whole life, you know. I just started streaming in the beginning of January because I figured, you know what, like why not? I know how to. You know, all I do is fucking game every night. Why not start streaming and just hanging out? Like I've always liked chatting with people, like, you know, on Xbox Live when you're playing a single player game. It's no different. Same kind of shit, you know. I stopped playing console when I turned 18 and was PC gaming since. Yeah, like I had a gaming PC for a long while. I have two gaming PCs in the house, but they're like old now. And I mean, since then, with like, you know, life and work and responsibilities, I've just enjoyed, you know, achievement hunting, console gaming. But you know what, I stopped achievement hunting realistically like when like Xbox One came out, because the achievement system, it didn't mean much anymore. Like most of mine was like like it was like Xbox like 360 games for Windows Live, you know, like playing old PC games like that and stuff. But I try to you know, switch it up from time to time on what I'm playing. Like I said, with the 6 month, 7 month delay, whatever it was with Destiny, I kind of put it on the back burner. Cause like when you play it so like for lack of better terms, when you play it so religiously, right? Like when you play it every night, even if you just do a couple little bits of grinding towards your weekly rituals, like there's not a lot to do, you know, especially like when you like there's been like right now I don't have a good team that I play with every week. But there's been times when, you know, you got a sweet raid team that you can rely on to get together every week, bang the raids out, get everything done. Um, and you know, so the content, like especially if it's a new season and everything is time gated, it gets hard to try to like find something to do, especially when it's the same stuff over and over. Like, you know, it's got its repetition. I get it. That's why it's like, you know, nice for me like to go and play other things. Go and play Pokemon cards on Monday night and stuff, you know. But this past week I've really been playing a lot of catch up on like just quests that I've left alone. Haven't tried to work on really. I'm gonna die right here, bro. No. Why am I... Holy fuck. What the fuck is this? Yo, bro. This is... Yeah, like switch it. Like when you get, if you can find a team of 6 people, you know what? I'm just not running the right gear. What I'm primarily trying to do right now is earn, um, machine gun kills in Nightfall and scout rifle kills in Nightfall. I'm primarily working on the machine gun. I'm at 52% right now, so. But I want that super black shader, you know? I want that. I want that shader. Now, is this the... Which one is it? Yeah, that's the one I thought it was. One for you. One for you. Yeah, the strikes isn't fun. Like I've finished most of the PvP ones. There's a couple PvP ones that are like really easy. It's easier to finish the machine gun. I'm not the machine gun, the SMGs in PvP over the it feels like the onslaught ones just take forever. I don't know why. It's like they need extra percentage compared to like the other damage output. But I'm trying to not do them in onslaught. I think adding the onslaught option on the bounties was just to encourage people to play onslaught. Doesn't actually mean that they're gonna. When it says bonus progress, the bonus progress is irrelevant if the progress requirement is more than double. You know what I'm saying? Like it outweighs itself. It doesn't matter. 50 kills. I do. I do enjoy it. I think my problem is that it's just so rigid, and the only real way to like want to guarantee finish it relatively simply is just Banner of War Titans. It's just Banner of War Titans, and you know, people buying the tripwire. I don't know. I don't like the tripwire. That's a hot take maybe for some people, but you max out the turrets and you max out like 1 shacks in each area, and that's it. That's all you need. Oh, yeah. It's I mean, I play everything, and I think I don't know. I just for me, I default to like Titan with Strand Sword in there. It just it annihilates everything, and you just are invincible. You can actually take multiple explosions from the exploding thralls. Yeah, well, that's a good way to do it. There's certain, like on Midtown, for example. Sorry. Good lord. Um, on Midtown, for example, there are some turrets that intersect in the other spawning area locations. So buying that turret specifically will function when you're in a different area next to it because the ads spawn in that area. That's why. Because they're going to reassess the fucking spawn points because they're good. I guarantee you. There's 3 specific turrets you buy, and they look into 2 different areas of the spawn points of the other areas. So when you buy them and max them out right at the beginning, any enemies that spawn in those areas just get pumped and die instantly. Like it. That's why they did it. And I tried to show people exactly which ones to buy, and you got people buying triple wires. Like fuck, bro. Alright, I got some more. I got some more machine gun ammo now. Yeah, they're definitely. And even when I play with randoms, I try to go in the chat. And I'm like, please don't buy tripwires. Like seriously, like just like save that 2,000 and buy the last turret. You know what I like? I don't even try to type. Well, I got a keyboard plugged in here, so I mean, I can type, right? You know? No, I feel ya. I understand, and trust me, it feels like a waste of time sometimes. I get it. Please, please, I need like 100 commendations. Thank you. Thank you. Just the one? I just get the one? Okay. Fund all my balls. Fund all my balls. Bro, I just... Oh man. Game isn't that fun unless you are cute with some homies. Oh, I fully get it. Like for me right now, it's just like I'm doing whatever. I'm just trying to finish some stuff. It's late. Oh my god, did I just get the Jim Carrey victory dance? Bro. Yo, getting on at 2 in the morning was now worth it. Never let go of the game. Never let go. uh, and this one's my all-time favorite. This one. That's what yeah, I have a bird. His pet Kate, his pet the Colonel. So that's why my ace of spades is odd. You know what I mean? Like as my favorite. Salute to the Colonel. It looks. It looks like it. Look at the hammer on the back though. It's actually a chicken. uh there you go. Here. Yeah, I'll show you. This is in memoriam of the Colonel. I'm not kidding. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, most of my stuff in here is Destiny or Destiny related, and if it's not, it's Pokemon. I use this for Xbox. It looks ridiculous, but it is what it is. And this is for stream. If I'm actually playing on the PC, I have to. I have to. Because the sound you hear. No, this is actually the stream sound. So I get a very, very small portion of the game audio, but the big problem I noticed with it from the Elgato capture card is it's very bassy. I don't get a lot of treble out of the audio the game is being captured. It sounds fine to you guys. On your end, I can mix the audios and it sounds normal. But to me it's very music heavy. Um Also, another thing is like when you're playing on Xbox, to pull the audio chat from Xbox like game chat, not even to like to stream it, not even to stream the people that I'm playing with their voice, just for me to be able to hear them, you can't do it. Like if I just use the capture card and stream it, it won't work. Even the Elgato chat cable only works with the Switch and the PlayStation. It doesn't work on the Xbox controller. It pulls all the audio and it's a fucking mess. The best way I've done it, so I can like if I want to chat with people and they have Discord, I can Discord on the Xbox. Um Seems like a lot of just stream off a PC at that point. Yes, there's two issues with that though that I'm having. One, I don't want to buy like a $3,000 gaming computer right now. I got a lot of shit going on. Two, my laptop, but yeah, like I don't really care about this. Like this, I don't care. Two, my gaming laptop has a 3050 in it. It'll play Destiny fine. But when I try to stream and do everything, it kind of starts to bog down. It's got two USB ports, and I have two hubs that are externally powered, and one has 4 hub, and the other one's an 11 hub. So like this thing is pushing it to the fucking limit, bro. I'm telling you. Like let me see if I here. Because I think I'm not sure if this is your the first time you've been here. Can I do this one? No. Where is it here? Oh, you know what? I have it just turned off. Here we go. Like I have. There you go. This is what I'm looking at in front of me. It's like this is my Xbox keyboard. That's my PC keyboard. PC mouse. Xbox mouse. And then that's how you guys see me right in the middle there. The camera. Right there. That's the magic behind all this. And then this is for like if I do like card rip pack openings. I usually put the camera right here. I rip cards open, you know? Play Pokemon, open card packs, all that kind of shit. So yeah. That's the first time. Well, hey man, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it, you know? That's what it's all about. It's just, you know, hanging out, chatting, having a good time. I try to, you know, it's a lot sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, the light's too much. All right, where am I here? What do I got? I'm at 849. I gotta hit 910. I just need 910. This is how much I haven't played this season, you know? Usually, the last two I hit 10. The only reason why I don't go into higher view streams anymore. Why is that? Like, honestly, I watch some people sometimes. I don't watch a lot of streamers. Right now, I'll watch a lot of like Azul GG. Or other Pokemon other Pokemon TCG streamers. But that's just because they're higher tier players. I try to learn things. You know, I'm not necessarily interacting. It's more of I'm actually just trying to take in some information and learn while I'm doing it. And I'll be cooking, I'll be doing dishes, like hanging out with my bird, you know, that kind of stuff while I'm watching it. Consuming it almost like YouTube as a video and content itself, not necessarily a live stream. You know what I mean? But yeah, I totally get what you're saying. Like, there's no interaction there when there's hundreds of people chatting. The chat's literally probably just a mess. Like, I've been raided a couple times when there's like 30 people in here, and the shit's like boom, 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 and I'm like, whoa. I gotta slow the fuck down for a second or something, right? Like, especially because, you know, I'm just one guy. Like, I just do this for fun. I've been doing it for what, 5 months now. It's really weird, right? Like, it's a different thing entirely. having a conversation with somebody or a couple people in a chat is no different than a chat room, essentially. But when it starts to like ramp up and get crazy is when it, I was like, oh my god, what the fuck's going on here? All right, how much did I get? I'm at 62. What did I start with, like 30 something? So I got a solid, I'd say I almost got a solid 30% on that just from that one run. So, I mean, I might as well just do it again. Sadly, I don't think I got anything on my scale rifle. I barely used it. 8%. I didn't get fuck all. So how much have you, like, how do I ask this question? Where are you on the journey scale in Destiny, my friend? Like, how much have you completed? Like, every single season, like, this, like, resets, right? So, I know it goes back to, what, 5, I think? It's just cool to see people play the game I enjoy and see how they play and their personalities. Yeah, I feel you. Like, myself personally, like, I'm primarily, like, a Void Hunter. I go Void Hunter or Solar Warlock, maybe Arc Warlock, and usually just Strand Titan. Oh, you're 8? Right on. That's not that bad. That's great. Like, you've got most stuff done. Like, what are you missing to jump to 9? What is this? What does this look like? Finish the legendary campaign, weekly campaign missions, seasonal shit, power cap. Was that 3 pinnacle rewards? 2 pinnacle rewards. Full set of perks, basically, right? Okay, I'm on 9. Right on. Yeah. So then 9. This stuff stays the same, I think. It's the end game. Oh. Gotcha. What are you missing in there? Oh, you have to. Fuck. Yeah.
Emotional, damn it.
I know. I feel you. I feel you, bro. I really do. They know what they're doing, those fuckers. I know. You know what? This, like, the hard part, like, I get it and I agree with you. And the hard part about it is because, like, if you just, like, naturally buy the game every year and, like, play it every year, and it's like, for me, it's genuinely one of the only games I buy and play, and I look at it that way. I don't spend much money on, like, the aesthetical content. But, like, when the new content comes out for the year, I buy it and I look at it in this sense. It's like, I don't really watch TV. I don't have Netflix. At the end of the day, I come and I play some fucking cards, or I play some video games or something, And I actually, exactly what you're talking about is the reason why I focused. Like, if I'm going to spend money on enjoyment and entertainment, I went back to buying Pokemon cards, because look at it as it's a game that keeps getting expansions. It keeps getting DLC. And at least I own something when I buy it. Like, I buy a pack of cards, and even if, like, I don't like the fucking cards, I still own them. Like if they shut the game down, I still own the cards. If they shut this game down tomorrow, I don't own fuck all. Like, everybody's spending all their money on video games, on online service games in the long run, are going to be disappointed, and they see the writing on the wall. At least you got the chicken. Bro, for my boy Cade, anything, bro. I'm a huge lover of birds. Like, like, even some of my Pokemon cards, like I got the full art rare Magby SIR and a 10, because it's a lava duck killing in the lava, spitting some fire, bro. He's just having a fucking bird bath, bro. Here, get you. He's just a bird. He's just a bird having a bird bath. You know what? If it was on my oh oh, what happened? Sorry, that's the auto. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, there it is. Yeah, man, he's just having a little bird bath in the lava. He's a little lava duck, you know. You never realize Magmar is like he's just a duck. I'm pretty sure Magmar is a reference to magma and like some form of mallard bird or something. Right? Magmar, mallard. Mallards are ducks. Oh, one second. Let me turn this camera off here. I got a couple other full art like cards like that. I got the Snorlax full art, and he's like Snorlax is sleeping, laying down. But the reason why I loved it is there's a Pidgey sitting on his stomach. And I like actually I have it right here. I bought it for the Pidgey. Like I bought it because of the Pidgey. I have two. I have an English copy and a Japanese copy. The Japanese copy is the one that I have a Gem Mint 10 graded. But yeah, just because of that. Oh, these new full arts, man, getting back into it. Like I have some expensive cards. Like I have like, first edition Neo Lugia, like mint condition. It's a super expensive card. Probably arguably one of my most expensive. I have every Charizard from the original sets. I just pulled this like 2 weeks ago, bro. Just pulled the new Charizard. Pulled the full art Magikarp. I got a Red Cheek Pikachu. These are just the cards I look at for fun. These are my motivation cards, you know. But yeah, I have most of the original Wizards of the Coast sets complete. Like the original base set Shadowless. I got Shadowless Charizard. I got first edition Blaine's Charizard. I got so many cards, bro. Thousands and thousands and thousands. That's like just like a small sealed collection that I have behind me. So, oh, fuck, bro. Video games and Pokemon have always been a passion of mine, and I just decided I might as well start streaming. You know, I might as well share some of this stuff with other people and hang out and, you know, exchange stories and show different things off to one another. Like everybody's got a different collection of cards, you know. Everybody has a different kind of story and experience behind it. Most of my I think the hardest thing to see for me in like getting back into collecting Pokemon cards as a hobby is like Pokemon cards came out in the year I was going from like grade 8 to grade 9, you know. So a lot of people bought Pokemon cards because they were in elementary school. They were still a kid, you know, they're around kids. And then they got to high school and all of a sudden, yo, you're too cool for this. You know, you growing up, like this and that. So like I stopped buying cards, you know, I started buying skateboards. This is the 90s, you know, the end of the 90s. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 just fucking came out on PS2, bro. Like the graphics in that shit was amazing back then. You know what I mean? Like they were still coming out with new Lunchables. Like so, you know, the thing though is all my cards, me and my brothers would go to the comic book stores and stuff and actually play Pokemon. We would play cards. So there was a lot of stuff like the reason why I have a first edition Lugia and things like that is like they went in when we earned packs and we won them, those hits went in sleeves and they went in binders and they never got touched. So we never got rid of our Pokemon cards. We also knew what not to trade, what not to get rid of, all of that stuff, right? So I think the problem for a lot of people was like, I never actually played the Pokemon card game. I just opened packs and collected them. Well, that was the thing. That was a lot of people did that, right? But then, you know, I see a lot of people that have this core memory in real life. They're like, oh man, I remember when I threw all my Pokemon cards away as a kid. There's so many people that I have talked to that are like, I remember when I threw my cards away. It's like, Why does everybody have this collective horrible core collective memory of throwing their cards away? Like it wasn't a rite of passage. Like you didn't, no one had to get rid of their cards. And it kind of hurts, you know? It's almost like people did it just to be cool in front of other people. Because they now know how much those cards are worth. That's all it is. That's true too. And you know what? Even still, some cards aren't worth a lot. Some are worth more than others. You know, the disparity between the high prices and the low prices vary. Um, but yeah, I can tell you, I've got a box even of like commons and uncommons where the prices range from like $1 to $5, even for the common cards. I bought a box of energies off a woman on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know, maybe a month ago for $5. And a lot of them were the e-reader energies from the early 2000s, and especially the fighting ones. $11 an e-reader. I'm gonna die again. Shit. $11 an e-reader card on like the resale market, and I'm keeping them. I'm not reselling them, but I just like, man, I made like if you like price them out for what the TCG market says, it's like $500 in energies, and I was like, yeah, I'll take these. $5. Yes, please. I've already had a couple people at my local card shops, you know, trade cards with me for them. They want some old looking energies for their decks and stuff. I have like an abundance of them now, so oh, I like that. I like that card, you know, trading some stuff out for people. Because you know what? They probably would have went in the garbage from some older woman. She was like, yeah, my kids are 30. They don't want these cards anymore. I'm just cleaning the house up. They took some Pokemon cards home. These are the ones they don't want. Sold. I looked them over, made sure they were real. Well, you know what? That's absolutely true. I totally agree with you. And I think the problem is some people also don't want to deal with the time it takes to get rid of them, right? I recently just started like selling Pokemon cards on eBay, so I'm getting into it and learning how to like, you know, get rid of some of my old stuff and take the time and wait, and it sells. But you have to be able to know where to buy, you know, shipping stuff and find the best prices and all that kind of thing. That's true. People don't know how to sell them. Yeah, like one thing, like I'm a carpenter. I build apartment buildings, right? Like I work with my hands. But for a long time I worked in retail. So I understand inventory, I understand, you know, the cost of product, how much it's going to cost to sit on a shelf, the cost to ship it, packaging, how to incur fees and all that stuff. So I've just taken skills I learned from, you know, being management in a retail experience for a long time and applied it to that as the card store. That's all it is. It's the same thing. It's just skills, my friend, you know? So try to do that in my spare time. I stream in my spare time, you know, because I can also stream the card store. I hang out, sort some cards out, chat with people, look at Pokemon cards, tell some stories, talk about things. Yeah, hey man, just living life really, right? Applying what you know to other things and other aspects will help you drastically. Knowing is half the battle is what they say, right? Doing is the other half, I think. Yeah, applying yourself, right? You don't keep, you know, like one thing I know that I'm not doing enough of when it comes to like this content creation, for example, like because I look at it outside of the box, and I think that's how I've kind of evolved all this and made it the way I've made it. Is, you know, you had to brand. I changed my gamer tag and everything because it was, you know, a string of weird letters and whatever before, and it wasn't something that people could say and could be memorable, right? You kind of have to have a brand. You have to have something that can be memorable. You have to have things that people are wanting to look at, things that are eye-catching. But the thing I know I don't do enough of is I don't like make enough content. I stream a lot. I stream like every night. I hang out and play a lot of video games and chat, you know. But the only way people are going to find me is if I'm online. I have to apply myself more, and I need to edit more content. But I just love streaming. I love being in engagement and playing games and hanging out. Taking myself away from that would be the content creation, right? And that's the job aspect of it, really. Um, People need to be able to find me when I'm not online, right? And I make some posts here and there, and I have some, I have Instagram, I have TikTok and everything. Um, you're right, it's the part that people don't want to do, but I also think a big problem that people have is consistency, right? Like I'm here every night. I'm here almost every night. I'm on at the same time. If unless, I've had a long weekend, I've had a lot of personal stuff happen. So like I passed out tonight. Like I just was mentally I couldn't do it. I was drained. I wanted to get on. I was stoked for the reset, but that's life. But you know what? I'm still here. I jumped on. I'm still here. If you know me, if you see me play games, you know I'm probably going to be on. Once you found me, you know where I'm at. That kind of thing. I just know I need to do better at creating content, editing it, posting it on social media. But at the same time too, like part of me is also like thinking the internet is in a weird spot right now. Like might be gone. You know what I mean? Like, do I worry about fucking making TikToks and short reel content there if it's gone in the long run? Honestly, probably yes. I probably should keep making content for it just for the principle of it. Do you know how to edit? Yeah, I know how to edit. So I started streaming January 1st, and it wasn't really wasn't a New Year's resolution thing. It was more of I finally bought everything that I finally want to start streaming, around Christmas. And all of December, the one thing I did was like I taught myself OBS. I familiarized myself with Twitch's website and its layout and all of its functions. I taught myself DaVinci Resolve 18, so I know how to basically go through DaVinci, use the software on that, like edit, your rescale your resolution so you can change the aspect ratios for video for short form content, clip it, double video it, that kind of stuff. I learned how to use OBS entirely so I could actually do dual cameras side to side. So if I'm not actually streaming, I can use it to record and have full HD video of both videos. So then you can resize, cut it in half, make two separate videos, resize them. I learned how to lay out the audio in Twitch so you have your 6 channels. If you use Adobe Elements, but not Adobe Elements Pro, it will not show you your 6 audio channels that are in Twitch on your file. There's a certain way to make and encode your videos on Twitch and pull it so you get 6 audio channels, and then you can actually split the audio. So if I wanted to remove my voice from this video right now, I could make it so I could remove my voice and it would just be gameplay audio. And then I could overlay my voice over it at a later date in post. I went to school for like computer networking and like software. And so learning computer programs and stuff, is just another kind of aspect of learning, computer software and stuff like that to me. Me and my friends also loved making skateboard videos in high school. So my controller is dying. I gotta plug my. I gotta have the fly plug my controller in. Me and my friends loved making skateboard videos in school, but back then that was literally on like VHSs and like AV class. You know what I mean? In high school. I would have never thought that the basic kind of comprehension of video editing could have been paired with my video gaming passion to do something like this. And that's when in the winter I kind of just had that thought process. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I might as well start doing it. Like I worked at a video game store for years. I'd have people come in and always ask me about streaming. I'd explain things, and I'd never do it for myself. And I love talking at the store, so this is no different. You know what I mean? Well, you know what? I think people just kind of go into it with an unreal expectation and an unreal pipe dream. right? Like, the best way to put it is, when I was a kid, everybody wanted to be a rock star or they wanted to be like a pro skateboarder or something, right? Like that was just the pipe dream as a kid. Before that, it was like people wanted to be, famous sports stars or famous musicians in the 70s or the 80s. For the kids today, they just want to be TikTokers or YouTubers. They want to be social media influencers. That's the rock star pipe dream. It's no different. Generations are the exact same. It's just how you look at it, right? So they just don't know how to apply it. They don't know necessarily what to do. Now, if you apply everything the correct way, if you get found and if people like you, is a different story, right? You also have to be personable. You have to be likable. You have to be something that, as people want to consume, right? In a product sense. Some like if you want to stream and you get on and you got a brand name, but your cameras are like this, bro. Nobody. Oh, am I liking a shot? There we go. It's like, are you gonna want to watch this? Probably not. And if I don't talk for 10 minutes at a time each time I'm playing, like, are you gonna want to watch this? Not at all. And I think a lot of people don't really understand that key aspect. And that's why when you came in, I said lighting is everything. Lighting is everything. Your eyes receive light. That's how your eyes work. I need to get over here and I need to protect this shit. I'm gonna die here. Okay, now I'm not. No, and like I said, for me, it's a lot of the stuff I watch is strictly like an information-based thing for some reason. I don't know. I watch people when I'm making food, doing dishes, doing chores, and I'm usually trying to learn something, I'll be like watching like I don't know. I don't know his whole name. I watch Clyde. I don't know his name. Gar something Clyde. I watch Mactix. I watch some different Pokemon streamers, just to learn. I love Mactix strategy guides on like building. He makes very good build strats. Um, I just try to perpetually stay invisible when I'm the Void Hunter. And that's why I run subsistence and tap the trigger. Because tap the trigger, you're not holding it. When you kill and let it go, you go invisible. If you shoot one more bullet once you're invisible, you come out of invisibility. So you tap the trigger, and once you go invisible, you stop. On top of it, subsistence, once you get that kill, you refill it. This gun is almost in unlimited ammo when you play the gun right with this class. It's like hands down. It's hands down my favorite SMG. I mean, like my favorite machine gun. This is the Vault of Glass corrective measure. I have some other ones with other things, but again, when you run these perks and the thought process of how it procs and how everything functions, these two perks work so good. I have to right. And I thought about that too. I thought about it too. You're absolutely right. No, 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 no. I gotta climb the ladder. Gotta climb the ladder. What the fuck, ladder? You can climb it. See? It is climbable. I try to not waste it. Tap the trigger, right? Tap the trigger. You can get almost all of it. He just needs to unload on that last one. Oh, is he not going to get it? Does he have... I don't know what... Got the thought, now apply it. You're right. See, and the thing is on my stream deck, I have a button to make clips. I have a button to make clips. So I should really... And I could literally just sit here. Like, I know that's how... what is his name? GX something Clyde. He's got the big black beard. If you watch Destiny content, you know who I'm talking about. He is like predominant in the Destiny community. He's a great content creator. No hate against him. I love the guy. Friend of the channel, as Ethan Klein would say on H3. Friend of the channel. Hey, there it is. I got it. Nice. All right. I'll scout from here on out. Damn, that rhyme, bro. Didn't even mean to do that. You can see them reaching for that clip button. Well, what I was going to say was I was watching one of his live streams the one day, and he was just kind of sitting here. And he was riffing. He was just riffing, just kind of saying stuff, doing it. And then he looked up, he was like, oh shit, have I been live this whole time? Shit, have I been live this whole time making clips, guys? And then later that evening, I seen his clip of that, and I was like, oh shit, he's got the clip of the clips clip. Of the Clipception, bro, Clipception, you know? He's gonna pop that fucking bubble any second, I know it. And I'm gonna, yep, there it is. Please have one, buddy. Oh, I did it. How did I get one? At the last, okay. Not complaining. Now, my problem, and you know what? I should do this sooner than later. I've done it more than once, and I did it the other night, and I think I realized I did it. My start stream, stop stream button is right above my create clip button. So sometimes when I go to reach for the clip button, I hit the stop stream button. That's my bad, you know? That's my bad. I put it there. I put it there. Like, that's my own short-sighted layout. Like, I gotta fix that. Definitely not the time or place to fix it right now in the middle of the boss fight of the Nightfall. But damn, look at all these yellow bars. I gotta use that scout rifle, right? I need some kills. Yeah, it's definitely a bad spot. I wasn't thinking it through. I put it there because I read left to right, you know, the English language and all. So I don't know why I laid it out like that now that I think about it. It was probably late. I was probably overthinking everything. And then I put too much thought into it, you know? Yeah, get our boy, get him. Yeah, the classic, yeah, overthinking. Oh, bro. The last two local tournaments at Pokemon, I've actively caught myself overthinking something and then thinking I was overthinking it and then not acting on the overthinking and then it not play it, like it actually made me lose the game. I was like, no, I wasn't overthinking. The move I wanted to do wasn't overthinking. It was correct. I should have done it, it was a liability on the board, and it's what cost me the game. And then I'm like, wait, is overthinking about this overthinking? And then it just was too much. I kind of my mind kind of rebooted. I didn't know what to think anymore, which is not thinking at all then, right? I guess in that sense, you're not overthinking if you're not thinking at all. No! Fuck. You know what? The scout rifle feels like it's gonna be painful. I feel like it should be not a boss run kind of thing. It should probably be like through the whole mission. Get away! There you go. So what power level are you at? What's your main like class? What do you like to play in here, my friend? Because there is so many different ways that people like to play, you know? My favorite, I think, is the Void. It is Void Hunter. As you can see, I've got a good setup of weapons with it too. Let's get that charge. We need... Oh. How many more do we need? I just put one in, no? Did not count? How does this work? I gotta get this guy up. I'm Nighthawk Solar Hunter 1829. Oh, right on. Yeah, that's... Hey, man, you're higher power level than I am. GG's. I have not been grinding out the artifact, that's for sure. Last week I was running a lot of the Whisper. Now that it's back, I miss running that. I would like speed run it because I got really really proficient at it as a hunter. Oh no, no you don't. Whoa, I don't know what the fuck that was. Alright, one more battery. There we go. Yeah, I think the people that really complain a lot are the ones that, you know, they really power through everything super quick. And I mean, props to you for being a skilled enough gamer, having enough time to do it. Like, all the more power to you. Like, there's no hate. You know, video games is about fun, you know, like, even if I lose a match, I don't care. I should take something away from that loss. I should learn something, if anything, right? That's what playing games is about. Like, being salty and blaming fucking anything is just stupid. But I understand, like, I think people get, well, see, being casual is a good way to do it, right? There's nothing wrong with that. I think people play too much, and they burn everything out, right? Like, that's why things become time-gated, because there's the tryhards that do play through it, and they put 12 hours a day in. And then they complain that there's nothing to do. And, like, unfortunately, like, that's not the norm. Like, yeah, hot take, that's not the norm. Like, other people do like to go and play other games. Well, no, the thing is that they'll only play this game, and then they drastically complain. They complain into the community. They complain to the developers. And that's what makes the community unfun. That's a big push of why I stopped playing for a while. Oh, then they just play a different game than we do. Yeah, no, what do you mean? Like for me, it's like I'll go and play other games, you know? Like, if I'm like, I need a break from this isn't for me, I don't complain to Bungie. They're playing but they're playing different than us. Yeah, like, they're playing a game that they want from the developer in their head, but not the game that they've got in front of them currently. I think is kind of what you're saying, right? Like in another part of it, when you see like people go, oh, I wish they had this and I wish they had that, and it's like, but they don't. So stop making standards and expectations in your own mind that aren't there, and then you won't be disappointed with what we currently have. That's how I feel. And I mean, I'm not trying to be mean on other people, but it's like there's a lot of other games out there that are in a way worse state, that are way more garbage. Bro, people spend money on Roblox. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, this game's not that bad. Hey, they both got exotics. Nice. GG's, boys. GG's. I just play one game at a time till I get bored of it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, I try to switch it up through the week, right? Like, I'll play a couple days of Destiny. I played more days of Destiny in the last week than I in the last several months, but literally that's just because I'm really excited for the new content coming out. Um, I was ripping Helldivers, but they slowed down on content. I jumped on Diablo and COD, and now I'm on D2. See, I was kind of interested in maybe streaming Diablo, but like a big thing that I do in streaming is I go and I do the research and I look at the analytics. Um, Pokemon is a great game to stream. There's great engagement. The community is big. Um, and you can find a niche Pokemon game that there's not a lot of people streaming, but there's a lot of people watching. And like any given night, Pokemon TCG, Pokemon Live, every single night, the average viewership is 18 to 20. That's the average viewership. The average viewership on Call of Duty is like two. It's like two, and I love Pokemon. So like one of the first games I started streaming was Pokemon Emerald because there's like 25 people streaming, but like 1,000 people watching. You know what I mean? Like if you go right now and look at research, I'm solely here on Destiny tonight because I love Destiny. This is like me eating chocolate, bro. Like I'm not here to stream to gain viewers or anything. If somebody comes across and says, "Hey, I'm new, I'm looking for help," bro, I'm all for it. I'm here to help you. That's why I say new lights welcome, you know? Um, but like if I'm looking for engagement and stuff, like, and you look at games like Destiny right now, what time is it? It's 3:30 in the morning on Wednesday. So you're looking at Destiny says average of 4 to 5 people. Pokemon Scarlet Violet right now on Wednesday morning at like 4 or 5 is 10, is 9.6. So Pokemon right off the bat has a better streaming opportunity. Pokemon trading card game, if I go and stream to TCG Live right now, Wednesday at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 16 average. At 5 to 6 a.m., it actually spikes to 35 per channel average when people wake up to watch stuff in the morning. Twitch, their official website with their analytics. So if you if you're logged into Twitch on the website, right? And you click up the top, you click your face, and you can see like back to Twitch channel. You'll see like let me see here. Back to Twitch. Let me click back to Twitch in another one. Let me look here. Video producer. And then down the side, you'll have analytics. And you'll have overview, research, achievements, stream summary, discovery, engagement. Now, discovery is a good page as well. I use research and I use discovery. Because when you're on discovery, it'll show you how you were found by other people. If it was from a browser page, if it was from followers, if it was from outside sources, it will tell you who and what browser page. Like how I have almost 1,000 impressions from Pokemon trading card game. Most of my views, 40% come from there. It'll tell you what channels people come from, what Twitch streamers they came from. So you can even see which Twitch streamers you might want to take the time to go to their Twitch stream and hang out with them, chat, and engage because their viewers typically come and watch you. That's great for discovery. Engagement, I believe, also when you scroll down, will show you what things on your page engage them. Um, but the research will tell you what every day of the week for a game and the average on a bar for every hour. And then I believe overview will show you the overview. But if you scroll down, it'll give you a list of games and their average viewer per channel and how many channels there are on average running and your estimated browse position, meaning where you're going to be laid on the website when people start scrolling through browse of that. So like Destiny right now, my estimated browse position is 184. Whereas if I was to stream Fallout New Vegas right now, uh, average viewers per channel right now for Destiny is 3. Average viewers for Fallout New Vegas right now is 3. Average channels is 6,000 for Destiny. Average channels for Fallout is 1,300. I'd be in browsing position 39 if I streamed Fallout New Vegas right now. If I streamed Hunt Showdown, I'd be in browse position 6. There's only 700 channels streaming it. And you can, you know what, you can find a new game you want to explore and play and try, and you can see if the engagement is worth it on it. Elite Dangerous has an average viewership of 10. World of Warships has 25. Doom has 10. The worst games, honestly, the absolute worst games to stream is Fortnite and Call of Duty. The absolute worst games. Like, it's very hard to compete with the Dr. Disrespects and the Tim the Tatmans. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna get there because there's also this many people in between you and them. You know what I mean? Like, so you have to find something that you love, something that you're gonna enjoy, something that you're gonna be genuine about, and you have to show that to people in a different way. That's why I went Pokemon Emerald. Like even Pokemon Emerald right now, if I decided, because I beat the Elite Four, but I didn't do the second playthrough. There's 121 viewers right now, but I bet you $5 there's probably like 10 channels. You know, so it's all perception and how you look at it and what you want to try to get out of it, you know. If you don't want to, if you're just here for nothing but your own enjoyment and you just want to stream Destiny into the void, then so be it. Oh, let's go turn this in because I finished the machine gun, right? So there's a lot of stuff. Like I said, the first month I didn't even stream. I just familiarized myself with Twitch's website, all of its functions. The one thing I don't do is I don't do alerts. I don't do in Twitch alerts. All of my alerts are on the owned website. I use their browser system. So I'm not familiar with how theirs work. But again, it's because you have to use clip art, right? You have to use clip art and make your own little alerts. And I'm not a clip arty person. That's just me. You know, if I could maybe sit down and learn how to make some emoji clip art, I could probably make my own alerts. But besides that, yeah, like there's even when I beginning of the year owned changed how everything worked. It started with like actual assets on the computer, and I had figured out all my assets where I was laying them out, how they worked in OBS, what things did, how they registered, all that stuff, all the settings on them. And then like 2 months in, OBS was like, alerts like, oh yeah, we're changing everything. We're going to a browser system. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, man. I appreciate that. So they yeah, like basically that's like that. They changed it all up, so I had to rework it, figure it all out. Um it's a learning experience. Every single day is a process. 4 times the charm and killing tally. Damn. That's a good fucking gun. Hey man, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, like myself personally, I came into this with no real like expectation. Like I love gaming. I love hanging out and chatting with people, but sometimes there's a level of just doing it. Yeah, like there's a level of I don't know how to put it because I don't want to be negative about people because maybe I'm just reading them the wrong way. Maybe I'm just not understanding, right? Like there's always two sides of a story. But you always get confrontational people in LFGs. You get people that like just to like talk shit and yap. Um, but I like to no, I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like if you jump into an LFG and you maybe want to just have a chat and communicate with people, like if people don't like what you're saying, they'll kick you out. Like they'll just fucking boot you, right? Like there's some people that are not accepting. They don't want to communicate. They don't want to talk. They don't want to have disagreements or like have a conversation. In the middle of a game, even if it's not something serious, you know. Um, Here, if I just hang out here and people just jump in, they want to chat, we can have a conversation. You're here at your own free will, bro. I'm not gonna kick you out. If you're free to leave, you're free to stay. You're free to speak your mind. You know, if you're saying some shit that's completely obtuse and fucking totally wrong, you know what I mean? Like, even the fucking the bots are gonna block you. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be talking about people unaliving themselves and shit, that kind of stuff. But like, you know, if you're like, yo, this gun fucking sucks, that's your opinion. You know, you're free to that. I literally, I was literally helping people. Like, I was going in a couple days ago. It's probably on one of my streams. Like, if you go watch the VOD, I don't know where it would be, but it's there. I was kind of disappointed because I was like searching, and I go and I just look for like the Whisper, right? And I'll go and I'll be running it with people, and I jump in and I'm talking, and they're talking. I'm like, you know, you guys want to find like all of the oracles to get the ship, you know, get the new ship, get the new flashy hotness, right? Yeah, okay. And the one guy wasn't feeling it. So he rushed to the boss and then he fucking kicked me out when I was helping the other guy get the fucking items. It's like, man, we're on a 40-minute normal run. That's why this guy's here. Like, if you're gonna boss rush, go play it on legendary. Don't like. And that's just like, you know, that just sucks, you know? So then at this point, it's like I kind of have to host it because if I try to be helpful, someone's gonna be fucking rude and kick me out.
Crucible needs me, Guardian. Are you ready to deploy?
That's true, but I'm just trying to just be that random guy in game that helps you. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to be nice, you know? I'm just if people check me in game like and check my Xbox profile, they'll see that I stream. It says that I say it. You know, I have the shameless self-promotion ad of myself in my in my Xbox, right? But um you know, like you got to be more open to just people actually just genuinely being nice in a video game. Like really, we're here to have fun. You know, like I want you to have max stats, bro. I want you to have like triple hundreds. I want you to have like all fucking 91 armors. Like I want you to, you know, have the best rolls. Some people just are way too competitive over things that aren't a competition. Like this you know what? I totally understand that. But when we all agreed on it at the beginning, he was doing it to troll other people because we were vocal. And as we're going, he's like, yo, I'm getting closer to it. And we're like, yeah, we're almost done. Let's just finish. He's like, okay, no problem. Yes. That's what I'm saying, man. If he was like, no, I just want to boss run this, I would have been like, okay, that's cool, man. I'll help you boss run it. Just like how there was another time I helped a guy and we had the same thing. The guy ran to the boss without telling us, but I was the party leader and he boss spawned us. So once we died, we got pulled to the very end. We couldn't finish the fucking thing. So I told the guy that I was trying to help. I'm like, hey man, we'll jump back in together again. We'll get another run going and we'll grab the rest of the items. And we did, you know? He just wanted to get his ship. So it's just some people, man, you know. Some people enjoy just making other people uncomfortable. What am I looking at here? I don't really want a PvP. What do we got here? Scout rifle. Do I do another one? You know what? Let's do one more and only use a scout rifle. And let's see how much percentage I get. At 11%. Oh, God. I'm going to clip that because dude, I've been struggling through these nightfalls. Like, why the fuck do I feel so weak? Like, why the fuck do I feel so weak? What do you mean, bro? I've been de-leveling myself and it's still fucking. Oh my fucking creep. You want me to turn? You want me to turn the raid jacket in? I got the. Get rid of the chicken. No, I can't get rid of the chicken. All right, let's infuse something into that. Oh man, I'm kind of disappointed in myself, to be honest. I never even noticed it. In my defense, I was running it in PvP. Oh, what'd I do? Plowshares to swords? I don't know what that is, but I did something. Get rid of the chicken. Yo, man, I can't believe that. I can't believe. Oh, fuck. Oh, the hammerhead. That's right. I got the hammerhead. Yeah, yeah. But see, I still don't know. Oh, precision hits will return 2 rounds to the magazine. Tap the trigger. You know what? I think if I keep tapping, to be fair, there's a lot of loot in this game. Oh, of course. There's way too much, bro. I think if I use like subsistence is it will partially reload from a kill. If I can gain precision hits to get 2 to the back to the mag, you know what though? I think killing tally will start to overwhelm and kill and like take precision hits away from me because less precision hits means less reloads. This might actually still be worse than the subsistence on the corrective measure. Yeah, like my vault's like full. I don't know what to do anymore, man. Upgrade the gun. Don't don't forget that. Yeah. The one thing I use the Ishtar app. It's not loading. I use the Ishtar app because it's really easy with the search function. You just like show duplicates, go into the vault, and then it'll highlight everything that you have more than one of. And then I just pull out duplicates, compare them, and then just trash whatever I don't want. Like I don't want this one, I got a duplicate. Just a quick alt tab and I'm gaming. Yeah. Can you like look at duplicates and stuff like that? Like dim doesn't work well on my computer. Maybe it's because I have the Stream Deck. I think the Stream Deck fucks with it. I don't know why, but it worked better until I got the Stream Deck, and then it just doesn't recognize when I move things sometimes. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, I've got it. I can open it. I don't know. I feel like if I do it, my stream might break. I'm worried. It might be because of my internet, like everything's on a wireless connection. It might be because of that. All right. Now I got full power out of that. Man. The Jade Rabbit wasn't working for me, that's for sure. I mean, it is the longest hitting scout rifle, if I recall, right? But the Mida might just be faster. Oh, you know what? I gotta work on this. Let's do this. Let's work on the Wicked Implement. Because I have to catalyst it, so... Let's do that. Let's do that. Yes, I'm 1826. About halfway done this catalyst. Yo, I really like the skin, the ornament on this one. Like this gun is ugly as fuck. But like, this one makes it kind of cool. I like the Vice one. But this is just fucking... For stasis. Oh yeah. But I don't even know how you'd say that. Ag Agkistrodon? Agkistrodon? Agkistrodon. Agkistrodon. What? He kissed her Dawn? What's a Dawn? Agkistrodon 5SR. Alright, let's get another one in. Did I get bounties? Yeah, you know, fuck, I don't care about the bounties. I should care about the bounties. Yeah, we got what? 1 month left? Oh, I didn't go to get the sword. I didn't get the sword. I gotta go get the sword. I'm in the same way. I'm in orbit. I'm like, oh, I should get bounties, but then I don't. Yeah. I'm gonna go see what she has, and then I'll go get bounties. And they let us get bounties in orbit. That's the craziest thing. If you use like the official app, which I usually sometimes I'll have the motivation to open it and I get them. Because yeah, you can just get them while in orbit. Yeah, like so if you just open it on the main page, you got the bounties button. You click that, and then you can click each vendor individually. So like Banshee's open. You can open Banshee and Zavala, and you just click them. Yeah, Dim might let you do it too. Dim will just pull any data capable that the official app is able to do, right? They all just work on the same what's the word I'm looking for? Like the same like build style, right? API, yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, they run all off the same shit. So got them all. What do we got? A 58 and a 48. That's garbage. Let's see what our... I think the only one you can't get, I think, is like Ada's because they're like specific. But maybe you can. Maybe I just always had one. Arc. Oh, I don't want to... As a team. Never mind. Maybe someone else will do Arc. Because I ain't Arc right now. I'm a Voidy boy. I didn't buy them from him. I just started it. Whatever. I did it again. Oh, wait. I can do that. There you go. All done. It does make it easier. You just got to make it a habit for yourself, right? Like, I very much do catch myself in the rhythm of like not doing things in this game to make my earnings to the fullest. You know what I mean? So I can see why, like, I can see why I'm kind of Destiny broke. I'm not really Destiny broke. I don't think I'm Destiny broke. But I mean, I've been Destiny broke. The feels is real. I get it. It is nice to just be like, oh, I can max upgrade whatever I want, you know? Like, you mean you're not min-maxing everything you are? Like, yeah, I try. I try usually. Like right now, like my focus is always resilience grenade. And then I focus stylish and vanquishing step, invisibility. It's a meme. Oh, is it? I don't know, bro. Hey, you never know. You never know, man. Like, again, that's what I'm saying. I've been kicked from raids because people are like, "Oh, you're not using this." It's like, bro, really? It's hard to tell this. You got to give me the /S. You give me the /S, bro. You give me the /sarcasm. This one's much snappier than Jade Rabbit, I'll say that. No, I have to take some people at face value in the chat, right? Because you don't know, especially when it's our first conversation. When I understand the nuance and know what to expect from how you converse, it's a different story. You get the regulars and they come back and they get sarcastic and it makes sense, and then you got to explain it to new people sometimes because they don't get it. The internet is a wild place, bro. The internet is like the new age Wild West. Like one day it's going to be governed so hard and people don't realize that this is like a wild time. Like even the early internet when I was young, like early like 2000s. You think about how fucking crazy and in hindsight, how much shit you could have got away with on the internet now. Like, it's unreal. Think about all the fucking shitty advertisements. Like, 5 secrets, whatever. 5 secrets, fucking whatever, doesn't want you to know about. And, like, do these 5 tricks and tips. It's like, yo, the sliminess of the internet before, like, even 2016 is unquestionable. What the fuck? Oh yeah, like the next, I would say even with how things are going, like with the whole TikTok thing and everything, like I'm in Canada, I'm a Canadian, and with the way even the news is starting to be restricted and the weird ways that it's happening, like it's scary, man. Like it's kind of crazy to think that I can't literally just post a news article on Facebook. It actually gets blocked. Like I like if I want to post Well, no, like the Facebook thing, like it just actually won't let you click post. It'll put a red border around it and be like, yeah, you can't like actually post like a news link. Like it'll know if it's a link from IGN or like a link from like the local newspaper. Like I can't send my mom a link from the website of the local Canadian newspaper, bro. Think about how fucking weird that is. Just screenshot it and post it. That's basically the shit you got to do, man. I am like, I can't get my super. Oh, we didn't kill the fucking guy. Ugh. Hashtag hacking. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You got to start screenshotting. Well, yeah, you're right. On Facebook, actually, you can post images, but in comment sections, like, or in things, you can't send pictures on TikTok. You can't send images on TikTok. You can send images in DMs on Grandmaster. This is rough, yeah, for sure. You can send images in DMs on Instagram, but not on TikTok. It's fucking weird. But you can respond with videos. I just realized that. Yeah, it is. I just realized that, like, on TikTok, you cannot respond to someone with an image, but you can respond with a video. I don't think that makes sense. I guess, but I mean, it's all brain rot, bro. It's all brain rot. And you can't even keep up with it. The brain rot content creators, like, I think the best thing that I could say is, like, if I ever see any of my like stream content in like somebody's reposted brain rot content, I've made it. I've made it. That's it. I've made it. You've come so far, you become the brain rot. Well, I just mean people will like, they'll take anything, right? They'll take someone's stream when they're talking just like this, and then they'll edit it and splice it with another video of somebody playing a different game. Usually it's the car going down the ramp. And then like someone will splice it again, and it's somebody just watching it, reacting to it. I like, someone's gonna actually edit this exact clip of me talking about it, and they're gonna reprise it. Like I could. It's like Inception, you know? It's like memes on memes on memes is basically what people are trying to do, I think, you know, at the end of the day. Everybody's trying to be edgy. All in a span of 8 years. Oh, yeah, it's only been, man, it has not been that long. All of this stuff, you know? This is a good one for the dances in game. I'm gonna save the box. Probably not even. Yeah, I'd say 2016. 2016 to now is 7 years. A good 7 years is generous. You know what I mean? But at the same time, look at it this way. Fortnite's been out for 7 years. The 10-year-olds, they don't know life without Fortnite. They are the brain rot, bro. You know, like when you think about Bane talking about, he's like, I was born in the darkness. Like these kids, I was born in the brain rot, with a little squeaker voice on fucking voice chat and fucking Call of Duty. Like, I was molded in it. Like, holy fuck. Yeah, man. You got to think, these 10-year-old iPad kids, they don't know a life without Fortnite, man. They don't know a life without Roblox. Like Roblox. Roblox is like the equivalent to like our Neopets. Like Neopets. Even Club Penguin was like our Neopets. You know what I mean? Like that's what it is. I just It was a cool idea, but it was just a really shitty web browser game to fucking take money from kids. And they sold hard codes in stores. It's the same premise. The only difference now is like instead of getting the kids to log in every day and like farm the website for free monetary return, like free in-game monetary like currency return, and like then get their parents to buy cards for like the in-game buyable shit. Roblox is just kind of like slave labor because now they make the kids make the games and then they profit off it. Like Roblox is like the modern day Nike, bro. Yeah, the browser pet games. Well, I think even the designs kind of started ripping off Pokemon, right? Like that was the original. So when people talk about people getting like them thinking Power World, like Pokemon like upset about Power World. I don't think Pokemon's upset about Power World. Like Power World's already fallen off. Like it's already over. The hype's gone, bro. Like no, I know a little bit about Roblox. I mean, in a term of like a sense of an honesty sense, like just in just pure like innocence, it is a game that you can learn how to code and develop things, and in that sense, you can make an online game with a service, and you can make a monetary income. You can do that. That's something that's possible. If you are a smart, intelligent child, and you make a game where like there is a valid and reasonable monetary system into your game, so when somebody buys Robux or whatever it is, they spend those Robux in your game, you make a cut. That's the idea of it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of grown adults that are like making fucking shitty games that absolutely siphon money out of their kids' pockets. Or they're like actually expecting children to run the game for them online. Like hiring kids in game through voice chat and saying, hey, I opened a virtual store in my game where people spend real V-Bucks, real money on V-Bucks to buy digital items in my store. And this is all children, right? Like they entice children with more children and get the children in the whole idea of it, right? So now you got children that are working in the fake virtual store as grocers or cashiers or whatever the fuck they've told them they are. And then other kids come in and spend V-Bucks, which is like, or Robux, which is like real money, on like a bag of fucking fake carrots, and he'll make 5 cents off that, but he'll give the kid 1/10 of that he said he would be in the store for it. Like it's a money-making scheme, bro. It's actually crazy. Like there's some fucking wild shit to it. Like it's deceptive. It's deceptive. Now, like I said, like if it's like you can make totally, absolutely free games. Like there's like you can, and people can code some wild shit into it. Like don't get me wrong, but that's the honest side of it, right? Like people always use things to do shitty things, and that's kind of the problem with Roblox, I think. But I mean, it's hard to get away from that model of it. I mean, look at Minecraft. People are shitty in Minecraft too, right? Like inherently, when you know there's children there, you can take advantage of children. That's just wrong, right? That's just inherently wrong. So, but I've never, I shouldn't say, I was just say I've never really played Roblox. I played Roblox once. I was playing Roblox with my nephew because I wanted to get the achievements out of it. He's like, "Oh yeah, there's a game where you can just like pop the achievements." I was like, "Shut up." Shut up. Right? Because like I'm an achievement hunter and my nephew knew, right? He's like, there's a game like you can like play and like all the achievements pop. I'm like, no. No way. He's like helping me achievement hunt, helping me try to figure it out, right? So I think I got some of them. I didn't get all of them, but it was like a Call of Duty like mimicking shooter game, and like just spending time in it would like basically open everything. Like I can't remember what it was. So it was easy to play with him. It was just a shooter. We just played Call of Duty basically, and popped some achievements out of it.
Vault security re-up. You know what to do.
Yeah, they make people make some wild shit in there for sure. You can do almost all of it. Yeah. I don't think you can overlap them though. It'd be wild if you could shoot. See, I fucked up. You can take 3 or 4 out, but if you don't dedicate to the 3, you can't get all 3.
You're right, Mara. That spawn's definitely trying to corrupt the submind and using some weird interface to copy out files. Luckily, it looks like Malahayapi's
Yeah, oh, that's what I was gonna say is
protocols
I
everything.
like the remember we were talking about onslaught mode and I didn't finish that thought I had about it. And honestly, you said horde mode and you just reminded me I do like it, but the reason why I'm kind of already burnt out on it is one, it's only 3 maps. It's only 3 maps. If they gave us maybe 5 or 6 maps, like if I could do one map a day, a week, that would be fucking way more option. Um, Two, it would be nice
Vault open.
if you could
All right, Malahayapi,
put
here we come.
the turrets and the spawnable items where you want, more like Gears of War. And that's what I was gonna say is, um, it feels like Gears of War Horde mode, and to me, like I've played so much of that, you know. Um, oh yeah, you've definitely. Hey man, I've been doing this mission for 2 hours now. uh, I appreciate that. Thank you. You know, it's a big part of streaming, right? At the end of a stream, 3 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours. I did a 12-hour Baldur's Gate 3 stream once. 12 hours. My brain was fucking mush, bro. Because I had a whole bunch of people, like I said, backseat gaming welcome. I wanted people's experience on this game, and because there's so much dialogue driven nuance in that game where there's so many choices, I wanted people like, what's the best choice? What do I do? Like, is this guy gonna die if I make this choice? Like, what's gonna happen? Bro, my brain was mush after 12 hours just from constant talking. Oh, it's a great game. I only played it like the 1 12-hour stream because it was too intense. I got to do another long. I got into it though. I couldn't put it down. Like, it was amazing. Um, I would love to play it more, but again, I want to stream it. I want to make it a nice long stream where I have an engaging group and I get some good feedback because I don't want to kill nobody. I want to, you know, I want to, I want to do good. Although I think I turned into one of those fucking death knights. I'm pretty sure my buddy got me to turn into one of the fucking death knights, and his girlfriend was trolling me in chat the whole time. She's like, no, definitely go down here and follow these people, and you're gonna want to kill this person. And then I slaughtered someone, and my buddy came back. He's like, no, what are you doing? What? You've ruined everything. And she's like, haha, my plan. I was like, no, what the fuck? Like, it was great. It was a great stream. It was a wild game. There's like a lot of twists and turns. I think I played as a paladin, and then like I was supposed to be like honorable and good, and I did something wrong. And I actually, the choice I made when I impulsively made it, it was like I thought I was right, and all of a sudden, boom, whack, and I was like, what the fuck? I broke my oath. Yeah, yeah. Because I did something, and then it was like, no, it was the wrong choice, and I didn't want the person to die, but the other person to die was bad, and they tried to kill me and someone else. So I said fuck it, and I killed them, but I don't think I'm supposed to kill anybody at all. I don't know. It was great. I enjoyed it. It was good. I should get back into it. I still have it installed. It is. It's a great game. I gotta. I've been using my. I love my Void machine gun. I have a Hero's Burden that's like really solid, and I keep just switching to it. Feeding Frenzy, destabilizing. Runs like shit in Act 3, so be warned. I have it on Xbox. Everything I've been playing on my stream right now is on Xbox recently. OBS did an update one day and made everything janky. I was doing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 on PC, and I was running 60 frames a second flawless on the stream, like 120 out of stream, and OBS updated, and then all of a sudden 4 to 5 frames per second. It pissed me off. I don't know what the fuck happened. Um, so I couldn't really play on stream for like a month. And then Xbox brought out like finally the beta test for Final Fantasy 14 online, and they said current accounts couldn't play it. And then they finally removed that like you had to for the beta on Xbox you had to be a new account only. Basically was what they're saying. And I've already played. I'm an existing account, so I couldn't play. But they removed it. And the cool thing is that on Xbox, you can use keyboard and mouse. Like the keyboard and mouse works just like playing it on the PC. So, and even my Razer Naga mouse with the 12 buttons on the side, Pikachu, works on the Xbox. So I can use my gaming mouse for Final Fantasy. Yeah, I have two of them. I have one. I have the old one and I have the new one. I have the old 2012 wired and I loved it so much I bought like the new Naga V2 Elite Pro whatever, the wireless Bluetooth RGB one. Cuz I've had that mouse since 2012, 2013 and it's been a great mouse. It's, so still functions, still solid. I just use my old Razer setup on my Xbox now. Works flawless. So, and a lot of games are actually letting you use the keyboard and mouse on Xbox now. Um, Halo Master Chief Collection, you can use keyboard and mouse as well, which is really cool. Like that's 5 or 7 games of the Halo series that you can play with the keyboard and mouse now. Hey, let's go, Exotic Ingram. I already got a Hinterland cloak. I don't need the Hinterland cloak. Alright, let's get some more, hey. Commendation rewards, alright. I was looking, I was interested in trying the, Corsair has a hex mouse like that with all the buttons on it. And because I hadn't bought a mouse for a long time, I was thinking about trying it, but ultimately I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick with what I've liked for so long. I used to like Corsair, and I'm starting to more and more. I'm starting to not like them. Um, it broke after month A, yeah. Um, I feel ya. I'd be in the same boat. Elgato is owned by Corsair. If you did not know that, they are the same parent brand company. They are the same thing. So if you buy Corsair stuff, I mean, if you buy Elgato streaming equipment, it is actually just Corsair. Um, I can never find the Hex Logitech. Logitech is a solid company. It's been around forever. right? Logitech has been around forever. Um, they've had their ups and downs. They've always made high quality and low quality products. I think for a long while, especially during the early 2000s, a lot of people just seen a lot of cheap Logitech stuff on the shelves, not necessarily the higher quality stuff. Like they've always been making expensive racing wheels and inputs and things like that for like Mech Warrior games and stuff, but you don't see those on the shelves. Those are like an order from them type of thing. Um, you could always walk into Walmart and see the $29 fucking Bluetooth controller that was in a certain submarine at one point. Uh, like, you know, I can't. Hey, I fuck it happened, man. Like, what the fuck? People with money, bro. Yeah. Like I would have at least bought an Xbox controller with the wireless dongle for PC. I would I would at least actually I wouldn't have. No, no, shut. I'm going down there. No, I'm not going down there at all. No, no, you're right. No, but what I was gonna say is I would not have trusted the games for Windows Live, Windows dongle, and I'll tell you why. Um, sorry, bro. No caps. It's not letting me do caps. I'm sorry. Yeah. To see a fucking boat. Yeah. Yeah, I feel you. No, like what I was gonna say is if you look it up, there was the like almost an octagon with one button and a green light. It was the Windows dongle to connect your Xbox 360 controller. And the Xbox, let's be honest. The Xbox 360 controller as a retail consumer on the shelf controller was one of the best controllers there was. Like for reliability, connectability, like that and the PS3 controllers were like the solidest generation for fucking controllers. The Xbox One, the PS4, you're starting to get into some really wonky shit, really cheap fucking like breakable fucking components inside. But like you could throw a fucking 360 controller at the fucking wall and it was good. They had the wreck, by the way, and did you know the picture of the fucking controller? How? 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 But the the wireless dongle for the Windows 360 controllers, just I had three of them and I plugged them in because again, when I was achievement hunting in the early 360 time, games for Windows Live games had achievements and I would hunt. So using a controller would really help. I plugged the dongle in once. I plugged it into the USB once. And it worked for years. And just one day I turned my computer on and it never fucking turned back on again. Same thing the next one. I bought it, worked for a year, maybe a year and a half. Just turned the computer on one day, thing just never turned back on again. Did just randomly die. So no, I would not have trusted the Xbox Windows wireless dongle in the ship in the sub. It would have failed on me unequivocally, without a question.
Ah, shall we begin then?
Oh man, I found two exotics tonight. Let's go. Both garbage. Gotta love finding a lucky raspberry, eh? Actually, lucky raspberry was my very first exotic in Destiny 1. I found a lucky raspberry the first week of Destiny 1. It was a random drop from the loot cave, and I was fucking like a pig in shit. It's garbage. I'm pretty sure it was more garbage back then. But in the first week of Destiny, I walked around with an exotic item equipped, and that was just like, that was like the tits, you know? That was the best shit. Oh, it was faked? That's that makes sense. I was gonna say the compression, the pressure down there could have like it's like I could see them like using like a single mold press to do something, but like how would it survive? That like maybe if Nokia made it, like you just see a Nokia phone down there. Holy fuck. I'd believe a Nokia phone. Imagine that though, how well the only thing that didn't get crushed is the controller. Man. You know what? I like it is I think it's very, very safe to say that the controller was genuinely the least of the issues. It seems like the media and the news made a big deal of the controller, but it's almost because it's just it's an un it's just a material possession that you can focus on and create news around. Like I'm sure the whole thing. I'm sure they got to a certain depth and the whole thing failed and it fucking imploded. It had nothing to do with the fucking controller failing and having to come back up. I can guarantee you something happened to the whole fucking thing and everything stopped failing. I mean, everything started failing. It wasn't just the controller. Dude, the Navy picked up sounds of it. Yeah. Oh yeah, they picked up sounds of the implosion like the days and days before. They knew it happened. They didn't tell anybody. And that's why I'm saying news just rolled with it to make money off it because they knew, and they didn't let anybody know. They made tons of money off it. News makes money off of every horrible fucking thing that happens, which is just horrible in itself. Oh, I gotta go see Soraya. No, I did that. Okay, Soraya. Yes. No, you know what, man? We live in a fucked up world. And we live in a crazy time. Yeah, fucked up world. Yeah, I didn't even see you just said that. Yeah, like it. I think. I don't know what I think, and I don't know how to say it because I think, you're not too much younger than me. We come from a time frame where things were still civil, but we still had a sense of understanding of the past. And a lot of people are afraid of the past. We used to write letters, yeah. But people are afraid of the past because they're afraid of it repeating. But we've lost this idea that if you don't remember the past, it's bound to repeat itself. And like that's what's going to happen. And I think all of these youth, and I mean this might be a hot take and it might not age well, and I'm going to say it anyways. Like all these youth one day are going to have this awakening of everything, and everybody's going to change their perceptions and aspects, and they're going to act like it's new. And it's not new at all. It's just new to them. And maybe it is a sarcastic meme and maybe it is a thing, but when you see some of these videos of like the kids talking about sailboats being new and inventive because they don't use engines, it's like, man, we had sailboats before we had engines. Or the video where they're like talking about, imagine having like a phone at home, but it's just dedicated to being at home, and like it's always plugged in so it doesn't die. Like you're talking about a landline. You're talking about just a fucking normal phone. Like they don't know these things because like they literally, like, again, kids that are 7, 8, 10 years old, they only grew up with Fortnite. They've never seen an at-home phone plugged into the wall. They're social media, look it up. TikTok. Go look it up on TikTok. All these youth that are like talking about, yeah, it was like a TikTok. It was like these young kids talking about like look at this like boat. Like it doesn't have, like, the only thing that propels it is the air. It's like, yeah, it's a fucking sailboat, man. It's a fucking sailboat. Like a landline phone. No, they're like, it's actually like, it might be, but that's what I'm saying is like there there's a perception. You got to think though. Everything that starts out as rage bait troll videos, it gets to a point where it's not satire anymore, man. Like the movie Idiocracy is about that exactly. So when the movie Idiocracy came out, the producers and the writers went to find a shoe that looked so ridiculous that they could mass produce to get the people in the movie to wear because they wanted to show how stupid the future was going to be and how dumb society is going to decline into. Do you know what shoe that was? It's the fucking Crocs. It's not a joke anymore. It's not a joke anymore. Like, yeah, watch Idiocracy and you'll see what I'm talking about because it's an early 2000s movie and it was done by Mike Judd. Mike Judd? Mike Judd. I think it was Mike Judd, the guy that did like Beavis and Butthead. And it talks about like basically it's Futurama. The idea is Futurama. This guy gets frozen by some mishap means like Fry. And yeah, watching a trailer. And then he gets thawed like 300 years in the future. And their brains have devolved so much. He's the smartest person on the fucking planet. Bro. Like when we talk about brain rot, when we talk about internet brain rot and things like that, that's it. That's what it is, man. Like so you have to you have to in some way expect that anything that might be satire to a certain level of brain or brain wave or thinking or IQ, to somebody it's over their head and it's serious. And not everybody gets it. And it's not always easy for some people. So, yeah, I mean, take that information and use it how you will. And back then, Crocs were like a startup shoe. Like they were nothing. Like they weren't famous. Like that movie came before the Croc fame, but it just kind of proves it. Like they hit the nail on the head. That's a hilarious movie, actually. Like just like the foreshadowing of life is like, it's like if we don't do something, man, we're gonna devolve really, really soon. You know, like I get everybody trying to be super witty and edgy on the internet, but I think that'll be our societal downfall. That everybody just tries to be so. It was really bad when it first came out, though. That's the thing. It was like it was a B-rated movie. I don't think it did very well in the theaters, but it's hilarious and actually it's kind of portraying a good message because it's aging. Like the aging of it is doing something. You know what I mean? Like it's like cheese. It's got to age a little bit. It's like a wine, if you will. Some movies don't age well like that, though. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just clicking random shit. What time is it? It is 4:30 in the morning. I think I gotta call it. I think I gotta try to get back to sleep, get a couple more hours rest, and start my day. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. But hey, man, it's been great chatting. I really appreciate it. Definitely, yeah, watch Idiocracy. They feed the plants Gatorade. They feed the plants Gatorade. They say it's because it's got electrolytes and it's what the plants crave. So I mean, like, it's just wild shit. But yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on later. Thank you so much for hanging out and chatting, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the follow. It's been an awesome chat. I appreciate it. I will catch you at the next one, my friend. You have a great evening because I believe we said we're on the same time frame. So, you know, you take care of yourself as well. You get some rest. You know, be safe out there. Have a good one. I will see you later. Take care.